Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hi, AfterBuzzers. My name is Kylie Hodges, and I am so excited to bring you a very special Spotlight On series with AfterBuzz TV. I am here to chat with social media guru and teaming up with DoSomething.org, the one and only Aidan Alexander.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. It's so exciting to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
You are a delight. Just before we started rolling, you were teaching me all sorts of words in Dutch, and I feel like a better person already because of it.
They'll definitely come in handy if you're ever in Holland.
Yeah, I'll go there this weekend just to practice it.
This takes a fight. It's fine.
So before we go any further, I want to get to know you a little bit. I want to do some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Just answer few words as quickly as you can. First thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay, this is nerve-wracking.
I know, so like maybe just get in the zone, you know, really focus. Ready?
Yes.
All right, what's your favorite drink?
Sprite.
Favorite movie?
Palo Alto.
What's a perfect Saturday night?
Sleeping.
One item you'd bring on a desert island?
My cell phone and like a wireless router so that it would actually work.
All right, well, that's 2 items, but I'll let it slide.
Okay, rude.
Last meal?
Sushi.
Oh, yeah. Deal breaker in a relationship?
Conceit. Is that a word? That's a word, right? When you're really
conceited.
Yeah, like
a
conceited.
narcissist?
Yeah,
Narcissism?
narcissism.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Last TV show you binge watched?
Finding Carter.
You're just pulling at my heartstrings. Last time you lied?
This morning.
What was it?
I told my mom I got up earlier than I really did.
Oh.
So, shh.
She'll forgive you. She watching?
I don't know. Hopefully not. She
Sorry, Mom.
Calls me mid-interview.
Last text message you sent?
Oh, I have no idea. And since this is rapid fire, I can't check. So I'm probably going to go with, where are you?
I'll give you time.
Where are you?
That's
probably good.
That's a boring
It's probably
one.
accurate, though, because I'm always lost. So I'm like, where are you?
Or help. That's like
SOS. Actually, it might have been SOS. I'm not kidding.
You use that a lot?
Yeah, I do. That's like my thing. I'm like, SOS.
If I was your friend, I would always be worried about you.
They always are. That's why I have 3 friends total.
They're really good people, though.
Not really.
No. I hope they're not watching either.
Just kidding. I love all of them.
All 3 of them?
Most of them. 2.5 of them.
One person needs to get their act together, it sounds like.
It's me, actually.
Oh. Celebrity crush.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Say that again?
Chloe Grace Moretz.
There you go. Trend you wish would go die.
The Whip.
What?
My friend McConan.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I'm over that too. Favorite social media app?
Instagram.
Guilty pleasure.
A Cinderella Story.
Something nobody knows about you.
I can do this.
Oh, God. If you're listening, he just like broke his wrist 8 times. Oh, my God.
It's really fun. I don't know how that happened to me.
How did you discover that you can do that?
I used to clap a lot. Well, I used to do this thing, and all my friends would go like this, and it'd like make a clap noise, but I just did.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so.
That's cringeworthy.
You learn something new every day.
You passed. That was it. Those were the rapid fire questions. Yay! I feel like I know so much more about you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just get started. What made you want to get into being the social media guru that you are? What made you want to make your first YouTube video, all that good stuff?
Well, I'm actually an actor primarily, so I came out to LA for acting, and I was acting as my main job. And acting is very off and on. Sometimes it's really slow, sometimes it's fast, and I was like, I need to pick up some more hobbies. I was never the football player, so I was like, let's do something where I can continue acting just in like on a different platform. So I started filming YouTube videos.
Tell me about the first video you ever made.
It is actually no longer on the internet because it is the worst video that has ever been created. It was things guys and girls do differently. It was filmed on my Sony webcam.
Great.
and it was live for 2 hours before I deleted it.
That's it?
I shared it to my Facebook, and everyone was like, what is this? I was like, you're right. I was 11, so I deleted that so fast.
You know, I forgot the passwords to all the things that I wish I could delete, like my MySpace page and all the things that could haunt me. So, like, you were smart at 11 years old to delete it 2 hours after you posted it.
I'm very savvy.
Did you have your friends in the video?
No, it was just me. Once again, didn't have a lot of friends back then. So I was a solo artist. It was just me. My YouTube username was Mr. ABC123 guy. So as you can tell, it was very popular. I had a lot of friends.
Super big Jackson 5 fan, maybe?
You know, I actually was too young to know what that was at the time. I know now. Because
oh boy.
ABC?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah. Ever heard of Michael Jackson?
No. Who's that? Yes, I've heard of Michael Jackson.
Oh boy. What is your favorite video you've ever made?
My favorite video would have to be my most embarrassing moments video, because it was probably the most uncensored I've ever been. Not like explicit. I was just very candid with everyone watching it, and I told them how exactly I came to be and all the most embarrassing things that have happened to me. So that's definitely my favorite.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on this video.
Okay.
Give me a rundown of some of your most embarrassing moments.
Okay. So I have a house in Idaho, and we used to have a lady come clean the house. Her name was Colleen, and she had a daughter named Sarah. And I had a crush-ish on Sarah. I really wanted to be her friend, so I was like, Sarah, like, let's be friends. She was like way older than me. She was 15 when I was like 7. So she was getting in Colleen's car when they were leaving one day, and I go up and I'm like, hey, like, I'll shut your door for you, because I was thinking, wow, I'm such a gentleman. And I slammed the door, and her leg is still sticking right out. I broke her leg. That was pretty embarrassing. God. Yeah, she didn't come over and clean the house anymore. Neither did her daughter. They were out. They were gone. Another embarrassing thing. I know, I'm just gonna keep going.
She didn't sue you or anything, did she?
No, she did not.
Oh God, that poor girl.
Well, her leg didn't come all the way off, so it's not that bad.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
It's traumatizing. I hope you said I'm sorry.
It's traumatizing for me. I did. Of course I did. I was like, I cried a lot too. It was a big cry.
Valid. I would have cried.
Another story. I was at the fair with my friends, and I threw up on some random lady, and then that random lady turned out to be my first grade teacher. So that was not a good time. I'm gonna leave the rest for the video if you guys want to go check that out.
Yeah, that's a good teaser.
Where to find it.
Oh my God. How old were you when you puked on your teacher?
I'm going into first grade, so.
Oh, so you hadn't had it yet.
This was what is the grade before first grade? Kindergarten. That was embarrassing. I was in kindergarten.
That's also
summer.
in the video.
Kindergarten summer.
Sure.
And I threw up, and then on the first day of school, when you go meet your teacher, I was always really good friends with the teacher, so it's like, oh my God, I'm so excited to meet her. I turn around and I'm like, oh.
Did she say, like, you're the one who
She gave me the look. She did
me.
this. She goes, and I go, I was like, I threw up on you. That was me. I was the one who vomited all over your shirt. I'm so sorry.
That's like a real life nightmare come true.
I know. My life is just a real life nightmare.
Well, at least you're documenting it on the internet.
Yeah,
you're
I haven't had as many embarrassing stories now that I've been older, so
yeah,
I'm blessed.
You've learned. You are blessed. You've learned from your mistakes.
Yes.
Well, good for you. I'm gonna have to watch that video now.
No, you should. You should give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So.
Oh God, you're good.
Well, I'm there.
It's like you've done this before. Tell me a little bit about DoSomething.org.
DoSomething.org. It's a group of amazing people, and they specialize on a ton of different causes, whether it's anti-bullying, recycling fabric, which they're working with H&M too. And I haven't been to Sherman Oaks a lot, so I go to the Grove all the time. So
that was nice. Definitely worked. Okay, so if you had to describe what you do to somebody like my mother, who doesn't even quite understand YouTube or the internet in general, or just my life in California, she doesn't understand that either.
So glad I remembered that.
That's so wise,
I'm
too.
so proud of myself.
That's good advice for anybody, not just an Aquarius.
Yes, but I was saying this month, or this day in particular, to do that. I do daily, monthly. I've already read the month. I read them months in advance sometimes, just so I'm prepared for whatever life throws at me. I'm like, okay, so you can't get me.
January 2017, that's going to be a rough month, according to my horoscope.
I'm like, okay, 43 is not a good year for me.
So you said you read your horoscope every morning?
Yes.
Can you walk me through what would be a typical day in your life?
Yes. I wake up around Well, I have an alarm at 9, but sometimes I sleep through that because I'm a crazy teenager, going to bed late. Not really.
Crazy teenager.
those crazy hooligans. I usually am up, if not at 9, at least 10, maybe 10:30. I shower, I get ready. I shower in the morning because if I shower at night, then my hair is just disgusting for the rest of my entire life. So I shower in the morning. I get ready. I usually make breakfast and go to the Grove because I live really close to the Grove. So I'm usually will walk around the Grove, or if I have a meeting, I will prep for my meeting or go over my sides if I have an audition. Then after that, I usually see what my friends are doing. If they're not doing anything, I'll hang out alone, watch Netflix, eat dinner, go to bed.
Oh my God. That is
Very
the best
intriguing
day
life.
I've ever heard of. And that's your everyday. So if you don't follow him on social media, you can follow him at the Grove because it sounds like he's there every day.
At the Grove.
Yeah. Just look for him near Nordstrom's with the little smoothie shop outside.
I'm right outside of Top Man all the time. I just am sitting there waiting.
You're waiting for new sales to come up.
Waiting for them to like plaster the poster up. I'm like, okay, I'm the first one in.
I saw you made an appearance on a new Awesomeness TV show, Amanda Steele's The Social
Yes,
Life.
I
Tell me a little
did.
bit about that.
Well, Amanda's one of my best friends, so when she told me that she was coming out with the show, I was like, okay, I need to be involved in this. And she was like, of course. It was a great experience. I've never really done reality TV before, so it was very new, but it was crazy. It was an insane experience, and it was so fun.
And
It was so fun.
it hasn't all aired yet, right?
No, not
It's
all
just
of it. Mm-mm.
One episode? Has any of it aired?
One episode, yeah. The
Okay.
first episode has come out.
And is it going to be weekly or what?
I'm not totally sure. I'm pretty sure it's weekly though. I'm
That's
pretty
pretty
sure.
exciting.
Yeah, it's awesome. Everyone always asks me about it. They're like, "Is this real? Like, is this actually reality or is it totally scripted?" I'm like, "No, that's real. Like, all of the fights that happened in the show actually
Really?
happened. They followed us around during knockdown drag out fights. It was hilarious."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you feel like fighting on TV has made you stronger or
Yeah, definitely.
more?
It makes me watch what I say because I'm like, okay, there's a camera on me right now. I can't say anything too bad. I don't usually say anything too bad, but if I'm like, okay, I need to keep it together. None of the fights were ever so bad that it was like friendship breaking up material. Like it was never that drastic. It was always kind of chill fights. Like, I can't believe you said that. I didn't say that. Okay, I believe you. Looks into camera. Like, that was the kind of fight it was. But it was funny. A lot of the fights happen at Coachella, so it kind of evened it out because we're at Coachella.
I don't even picture you as being somebody that would get in a fight.
I usually don't get in fights with people. It's just a lot of people are really jealous of me. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of people start stuff. It's LA. It's like the LA kids. There's always someone who wants to start drama. And usually, I don't know why, but usually they come at me and they're like, okay, well, Aidan said this. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, sometimes it's exhausting. I'm like, you know what? Believe it if you want to, but I need to go to bed.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's crazy.
I'm tired
Those
just
LA
thinking of
kids.
this.
Hooligans, I know.
So you are one of those hooligans.
I'm not a hooligan. I'm a very classy individual. Thank you.
I think you're pretty classy. You do shop at Top Man.
That's true.
What is it like being internet famous? I mean, how is it surreal? Do you run into people a lot who recognize you?
I'm constantly amazed. I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's just the internet. It's really not that big of a deal. But then I think about it and I'm like, 312,000 people follow me on Instagram. I'm like, that's such a mind-boggling number. I'm like, I try to picture it like a city. Like the capital of Idaho, Boise, has 300,000 people. That's like the entire...
All of Boise.
That's like all of Boise following me.
Wow.
So I'm like, and seeing what I'm posting. So that is always intriguing me. But yeah, whenever I go someplace that is like an LA hotspot, like Crave Cafe in Studio City or The Grove, I always see some people who are like subscribed to me or follow me, and they're like, hey, like, can I get a picture? And I'm like, yeah, of course. But yeah, it's really weird because to some teenagers, social media is huge and it's their entire life, but then adults might not even know what it is. So it's like so easy to stay humbled because you're like, okay, a lot of kids know who I am, but all of their parents are like, why am I paying for a ticket to this show? Who are they? And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Puts you into a little bit of perspective.
Definitely.
I'm sure, I mean, everyone who's on the internet gets bullied at some point.
Yeah.
Hate comments are so easy to type up when no one's watching you type hate comments.
Yeah.
How does it feel, and how do you deal when you get people ripping on you on the internet? I mean, it's a mean world on the internet.
It's so mean. It makes me so sad that people have the audacity to like come at other people they don't even know via a screen. It's really sad, and it makes me feel very sad for them that they're in a place where they feel the need to come at me or come at my friends. But I mean, when I first started social media, I was definitely more affected by it than I am now. I was like, why are these people who have never met me being so rude to me? Like, people are rude to me at school sometimes. I was never severely bullied, but I had people be like, hey, you're annoying, whatever. So I was like, okay, I can take it at school. I know who they are. But like, when you come online and people who don't even know you start doing it, it hurts. And I mean, I definitely relate to everybody who is going through something, whether it's in school or online or just in life. I know how you feel. But as my social media started growing and I got a lot of positive comments in addition to the negative ones, the light kind of outweighed the dark, and it just made me think, you know what? There are 7 billion people out there, not all of them are going to like me, and I'm fine with that.
It's a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might realize that 6 billion do like you, and then it's like you're the most popular person.
Or 6.9 billion. That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe one
there's...
person doesn't like me. I need at least one person to not like me so I can like
gotta
sass
keep you humble.
them. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, or to sass them.
I mean, keep me humble. That's what I meant.
You're like, I want someone else to bully. Just teasing. What's in store for your 2015?
My 2015 has been crazy so far, but I'm hoping I have the opportunity to expand as a person and grow my audience through doing things I like going to shows, traveling, stuff like that. I just hope success comes in a very real, honest way. I don't really want to lose my integrity over followers or anything like that.
When you say shows, are you talking like concerts, plays?
Mostly like social media events. Like they have events like Digitour in New York City, BeautyCon, VidCon, Playlist, stuff like that. Those are all events for YouTubers and for social media stars, social media influencers. So going to shows like that is super fun because you get to see all your friends you might not get to see all the time, like don't live in LA. Usually the event flies them out or something like that. And it's good to see them. That's a really fun way to kind of like cross-pollinate your audiences because sometimes they have followers also and get to see them. It's always great seeing old friends.
You probably get to meet a lot of cool, like really dedicated fans
all
while
the
you're
time,
there too.
all the time.
Do you have a crazy fan story?
I do. I was leaving my friend's show with my other friend, and we walked out of the arena. We were backstage with her, and the gates were here, and we kind of went through them, and there was a group of probably 300 fans waiting out in the back because they knew that's where the talent left. So me and my friend were going to get Smashburger, and we walked out, and it was immediately like getting hit by a car. It was like everyone was coming at you from different directions.
Oh my god.
Like my shirt got ripped. Some girl, crazy fan story experience, kissed me on the mouth, and I was like, oh, okay. It was
Hello.
It's not a good kiss. That's why I'm complaining. And then security eventually had to come and rip my friend and just drag us all the way to Smashburger. It was scary. It's times like that I get a little nervous, and I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen if one day I hit 1 million? There's more people. There's not security. Like what? That kind of freaks me out a little bit. But
wow. Now you know what it's like to be a Kardashian.
Seriously, I know.
Sounds hard. I could never.
Such a hard life.
You can never leave the house in yoga pants. Everyone will be like, those pants are not doing anything for her. That's how I feel when I'm at Target in my yoga pants. What is your dream job?
Acting, for sure. I'm an actor. I love it.
And as an actor, what would be a dream role for you?
Anything alongside Meryl Streep.
Yeah?
I love Meryl Streep. I think she is phenomenal. So I hope that I can do a movie with her one day. That would be an amazing experience.
Let's do an Into the Woods reboot.
Yeah, maybe a different movie, like Mamma Mia 2.
There you go.
Like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Happy. I feel like as I age, I earn a lot of life experience. So I feel like by the time I am 10 years older, I will have a lot of time to process everything going on and learning how to handle stuff. So I feel like I should be very happy and I want to be very successful. I feel like I have a good work ethic. I can't talk though, so I don't know, but yeah, something like that. That'd be fun. That'd be good.
It sounds fantastic. I think you have a very bright future.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful person.
You sound like my mother.
Oh, she actually called me and asked me to say those things.
Okay, good. Thanks, Mom.
I'm just kidding. It was a pleasure to have you in the studio, though, Aidan.
No, thank you so much for having me.
Talking with you. Can you please tell everybody watching where they can find you?
Yes.
Besides the Grove.
Okay, besides the Grove, you guys can follow me at Aidan Alexander, AIDANALEXANDER on Instagram. My Twitter is Aidan J Alexander, just the letter J, not JAY. My YouTube is MADRAD, MAADRAAD, but you can just type Aidan Alexander. I'll come up.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
He's the Aidan Alexander.
I'm the Aidan Alexander. That's me. I got verified on Instagram, so now you guys know.
Oh my God.
I'm the real one.
How's that blue check life?
That blue check,
so good.
Keeps me up. I love it.
I dream of being the next blue checked Aidan Alexander.
I wake up at 3 a.m. I'm like, Instagram verification.
It haunts you. Well, it's so nice to have you in the studio. Thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you so much.
And you guys can follow me on Twitter at the Kylie Hodges and Instagram just at Kylie Hodges. Thank you guys so much for tuning. Please subscribe, hit like, all those wonderful things, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.